What is going on, guys, and welcome back to Destiny. Holy shit, this week has actually been awesome for Destiny content. We have a ton of stuff happening with House of Wolves that they've recently done. Bungie, sorry, has recently done. Basically, they gave us a tour of the Reef, which is a new social space. Also, I have no idea where Zerg is. Again, I planned that so we could, so I could explain some of the new things that are happening in Destiny. And so yeah, they explained this social space, which is the Reef, and it's all colorful, looks beautiful. It's really purple. It's really purple, and also it has what they also added. The speaker now also sells. Well, when the DLC comes out, the speaker will sell currency. Basically, he'll make currency out of things, materials. Basically, so like your Ascendant shards can become Glimmer. I think your Ascendant shards can become materials, those kinds of things. Like he'll trade in certain materials for like Glimmer, and then therefore Glimmer. So if you have a lot of Ascendant shards, but you don't have a lot of Glimmer because you can only hold 25, you can like just give some Ascendant shards, and then bam, you got a lot of cash if you constantly do the raid. So it gives relevance to like the raid materials. And then they talked about the vendors and how they all have new stuff, and also anybody can become max level, which is why I love the way they did it. So they didn't make another raid thing. Especially when it's like the last main DLC for a long time until Comet drops, which is a big-ass expansion to the game. But anyways, basically anyone can get to max level, any armor piece, I think. I'm pretty sure if it's a rare armor piece, it won't be able to get to level, I think it's 34, is it? I think that's what it is, which is not too much of a problem considering rare gear is, it's like a rare gear. It's like kind of plain looking, doesn't got anything cool on it. Like my gauntlets right now, look at this. Look at this. I hate that it shows you that side. Like nothing, like there's just that padding. If you turn this way, I got a fucking spot. Why do I see this side in the presentation? I don't even know. Also, you can lock your items now. So just in case you don't accidentally, what do you call it? Accidentally destroy one of your weapons that you really want to do that, which I honestly never had a problem with. I always felt like the time it takes to actually like hold down and destroy something is more than enough to be like, oh wait, that's not the weapon I wanted to do that with. I'm imagining Xur's here. It is Friday, right? I checked. There's that spot. There's this spot. Did I miss him? Did I really miss him if he's there? I did. Wow. He does. I didn't see his indicator at all. I just walked forward and I missed completely. Hey, Xur. Boom. What do you have for us? Oh, it's back. I can get it. I'm gonna get it. This is what I'm talking about. But anyways, let's go in order. Hey guys, me and Post here, and apparently I don't know how to speak English because my mouth was just all over the place when doing this. Anyways, this is the Mark 44 stand-asides. It's for the Titan. It is a leg piece armor thing, and essentially what it does, well, it's a Titan piece of gear, so it's going to give you a really badass perk, because Titan gear is always really giving in terms of an exotic perk. Anyways, what it does is increases the duration of shoulder charge. Now, I don't play too much of Titan, but I'm pretty sure how that works is when you actually instigate running as a Titan with shoulder charge perk on. What it does is there's a window opportunity for you to do a shoulder charge. This increases that window of opportunity. And yeah, it's still kind of with me not being able to talk straight. Anyways. Yeah, that's pretty much all the thing I had trouble with saying, I think, unless I have to come back, which I have not finished editing the video, so maybe. Anyways, nevertheless, here we go. Then we got the chest of Alpalupai. I'm not good with words right now. I have not talked for weeks. I've just edited. Anyways, so what this does is it's, every class has this type of perk within their certain exotic armor. So for this one, it is the Hunter's chest piece, and it gives you a quicker revive. If you play with people, you can revive them quicker, but also it spawns a lot of orbs of light, so it's not great, but it's kind of nice to have, especially if you're doing the raid and you just want to support your team. But then again, if you support yourself, then you're kind of supporting your team because your team's not going to have to pick you up. But then again, if one does go down, you can't pick them up. I don't really like it. I think it looks amazing. I think it looks like one of the coolest pieces of armor in the game. There's a hunter arm thing. It's got like a raven claw on your arm, and then it's got like bone all over your hand, which just looks sick. But then its special perk has to do with like trip mine duration, which is just shit. Like it's like the worst perk with the coolest looking armor. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense. It doesn't correlate. You wouldn't think a hawk to be like a thing, you know? Why would duration be increased? I don't know. Especially something with like trip mines. When I think of a hawk claw, I don't think of technical. I think of like brute force, like a melee increased damage or something like that. Anyways, all right. So this is the one I was jazzed about. It is the Skull of Dire Akminhara. I really like the name. I'm not sure if I say it right, the Akminhara thing, but still, it is awesome. If you know anything about Akminhara anything or Dire, I don't know. Basically, there's this one guy who makes, I think it's this one person who's just making all this armor, and this armor literally sounds like it is a living, breathing thing. which is horrifying. But it's also really cool because the way the perks, because my perception has always been that as long as, like, if I have a crazy best friend in a game, I will always take that. Like, if you have all right, so let's put it this way. You have two choices. You can have two choices between companions. You can choose the knight that is chivalrous, whatever, however you say it. And he's really, really a good fighter, and, you know, he's honorable, whatever. Then you have the crazy-ass motherfucker who's like a berserker, just goes absolute ape shit. He's a little bit mental, but he's fun to talk to, and he's great, but he's a little bit crazy. He says some crazy shit. Which one would you go with? I would go with the crazy guy. Reasons why is because he is not going to come for me. Like, if you're his friend, you're off the table, which is nice. I'm not saying he's like a psychopath. I'm saying he's insane. There's a difference. So he's not going to come kill you, but he's probably going to kill everyone else. That's just like a good thing to keep in mind. So in a nutshell, you have this crazy ass dude willing to do all that shit to other people, and you don't have to really lift a finger. It's pretty nice. And also, you could be all buddy with him and like be like, hey, you're crazy, but I love you. All right, whatever. Anyways, so what this does is it's not the craziest thing. It's not the most amazing exotic perk. But the one thing that it does do is it is a Voidwalker specific, not terrible armor piece, which is really hard to find because most Warlock anything is kind of, Voidwalker anything is kind of shitty. Like the Warlock's Voidwalker class has not the greatest armor pieces, like perks. Like for instance, the Sunsingers get another grenade as an armor chest piece. We get another tiny itty bitty ball grenade with our one other chest piece. Like, it doesn't really correlate. Like, a person gets a brand new grenade, which is full damage. We get another tiny ball, which, if you guys know the armor piece I'm talking about, basically just Sunsingers just destroy Voidwalkers so hard when it comes to getting an awesome loot piece. Anyways, the main perk is Delusions of Grandeur. You take reduced damage while using your Nova Bomb. It's okay. Your Siphon abilities are also improved. So basically, lifesteal will probably heal you fully at this point. Your melee lifesteal will probably heal you fully. But the whole taking damage, that's more of a Crucible thing. Like, no enemy is gonna dish out and so much damage to the point where you're not gonna be able to pop up your super. Like, everyone I think has a damage. Everyone has, like, their defense goes skyrockets when they do their super. Because I've shot like a Warlock in the face thousands of times as he's winding up to like smash me in the face with a pink ball or whatever, but doesn't kill him because I think everyone has a built-in damage reduction. I would imagine this one just kind of makes you invincible. Like, it just gives you that much of a damage resistance. And the increase in Siphon abilities are not, like, ridiculous. Like, there's these gloves that the Warlocks have, I think. It gives you another melee ability, which is great, but the increase in Siphons, the Siphon abilities for the Warlock are not that great to begin with, just my personal opinion. Man, I need to farm up for some more coins. Watch Gallahorn be up, and I'm just crying. Well, actually, not really, because I could farm on my characters and get enough coins. Anyways, and then we got the Meta Multi-Tool. It's a scout rifle, a very good scout rifle. Its special exotic perk is it lets you move quicker when it's held out, and it's when you aim down sights, it can still show a radar. Like your radar will usually disappear, but with this, it will not. That's a kind of a common perk on scout rifles. You can get it with anything, but the movement speed is very noticeable, and yeah. Also, it fires on a hair trigger, which I think just means its fire rate is instantaneously. Like, sometimes if you pull the trigger, your gun will fire like a couple seconds of delay. But with this, as soon as you tap the trigger, it just shoots, which is kind of, I guess, nice if you're playing like really hardcore and you want to be precise about every shot, which is kind of what you want to be when playing with scout rifles and hand cannons. Anyways, then we got Exotic Shard. You guys know what that does. Increases your exotic anything. It's the final upgrade tier that you need to have. You can get it from breaking down exotics. And Exotic Engram, what this does is it's an exotic engram. You bring that to Cryptarch, and he will give you an exotic piece of armor. Not really telling you which one it is, though. It can be like a Warlock one, it can be a Titan one, it can be all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of unfortunate, but usually I think I feel like there's an increase in status chance when you are playing the character. Like, if you decode something as a hunter, you're probably gonna get a higher chance of getting something as a hunter than a Warlock, but there's still a chance, you know what I mean? So there's a patch for Destiny that boosts all the weapons damage, and this, if you have any weapons before the patch, then you can upgrade them here because they didn't get that boost. Alright, so then we got telemetries. These boost your weapons experience gain. We have auto rifles, shotguns, machine guns. Then we got Sparrow upgrades, which basically just change the aesthetic value of your Sparrow. Yada, yada, yada. Both of them do that. I think one actually just increases the speed of it, which is not really noticeable. The speed difference is not, like, ridiculous, but it's there. We got heavy ammo from Zerg. That's actually really good. You get 5 for just 1 coin, and you can get, like, 12 coins for just doing the Nightfall. Not Nightfall, the weekly heroic on max difficulty. So that's crazy, the fact that you can get that much for such a little amount. Anyways, sorry. How I didn't mention how I got all my info on Destiny and stuff like that. Basically, Bungie did an amazing thing, and they live streamed Destiny's new social space, which is the Reef. Again, it's gorgeous. Then they actually brought out someone that I actually watch on Twitch, and I've been watching for a long time since he's been doing Borderlands stuff. His name is King Gothal. His name is King Gothalion. I did mess up saying it. I said King Gothal and then had a stroke. But yeah, no, they interviewed him because he's basically like a really good speaker for the Destiny community. He's been playing it like nonstop ever since it's come out. Kind of getting he's like got all the weapons, all max characters. He's the epitome of, oh my god, I play a lot of this game. And yeah, he interviewed them, and he wasn't afraid to say things that the community was clearly saying, and Bungie handled it like a champ. They weren't like, why did you say that? Like, I'm sure he ran it by them first before he said anything. But yeah, I liked it. It was nice. So they explained how you can reforge your weapons. Any House of Wolf weapon you can reforge, which basically just means every single weapon has a stats to it. So like this one has a magazine size and like certain perks, like this one. We got this one, and we got this one. We have all these things that basically determine your gun. You can reforge it, and that will change the perks. So that's really cool. Someone mentioned that I had like a special, the Devil You Know, which had like 12 bullets, because I think originally it has like 8. I don't have a perk either that makes that better. What is this, by the way? Yeah, recovering from near death grants additional ammo and briefly increase your reload speed. Yes, because sometimes I remember I just like reload instantly. Yeah, this gun's great. I heard some people who like. You're supposed. I actually got this one. Just like it plopped it in my hands. I didn't actually buy it. Oh, change that. Yeah, no, I never want to lose this. I really wish I can upgrade this one. I think you can actually do that and just upgrade a weapon, so it does the max damage, just like you can upgrade armor to give you a certain light stat, which is amazing. Oh, someone just killed themselves. Okay, we didn't witness anything. We just heard about it. Just walk away. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Oh, remind me to put in the description, if I don't, which I probably will, the link to the Destiny Twitch stream, so you guys can go ahead and watch that, because it was an awesome thing to see. I think it starts at like 6. I probably will link you guys to the Twitch, because the Twitch you can watch max settings, whereas when they uploaded it to YouTube, it wasn't. It's gonna look kind of grained out, like it wouldn't look as good if you didn't watch it on Twitch. Oh my god. I tried to make this jump before and I didn't get it. Ha! Yeah! Awesome. Just awesome. On a side note, guys, just on like, because this is also kind of our like weekly update thing, I also uploaded something today, hopefully if I'm able to get this up on time, where it's basically just me talking about, I say basically too much. If there's anything, one word I want to stop saying, it's basically. I don't know why I say it too. It's like my panic word. I'm like, oh god, I need to explain something simplified, basically, and then I can just go complex on it. And it doesn't make any sense. Oh, by the way, there's a lot of side stuff happening. Tell me if the audio sounds better, guys, because I did change some things around. Hopefully, it does sound a tiny bit better. I did make myself a soundproof, really ghetto soundproofing system thing. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, also I can test another thing. I think I tested it last time on. Is that noticeable, guys? If it's not, then mission accomplished. But if it is, then damn it. Basically, it is summer right now, and my room gets really hot because I have lights, monitors, and computer going, and console going. So basically, it just gets really hot in here. And I also, so I have a fan, but if I'd rather say no to the fan if it means I can bring you guys a little bit more higher quality things. So I made this like soundproofing wall that's really like, it's like really awful. I can't tell you how awful. It's like duct tape, basically. I took cup holders and I put them on a wall, a piece of Coroplast, and I just taped that shit up. And it's probably gonna fall apart any day now. I'm gonna have to reinforce it or something. But it seems to be working. Like that's the best way I can do it. Sorry, I just don't want to mess with the pop filter. But the reason why it's like that is so it doesn't reach over there. The audio looks good. The audio looks like there's no shit happening. So that's perfect. All right, good. We can survive summer, guys. Awesome. On a side note, this is a longer video, a longer Destiny video, but we had a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm not really sure what to play. That's my thing. I know that sounds weird, but like we got Ori going, which is nice. We also got Don't Starve going. I played a lot of those games. Like I think for Don't Starve, I beat our Reign of Giants Let's Play. in terms of where we are in the series and like how I got there that fast. So I really tried to push out a lot of those videos. And actually, like Ori, I would love to jump back in there and like do some stuff about it. That's the only, like, Ori and Don't Starve. Don't Starve is the one that's kind of teetering on the fact that I've done a lot of it. And I don't really want to get to the point where, you know, I'm kind of like dulled down. Because it is a game where you constantly have to keep on top of things, which can drain you a little bit. So I'm not, I think I want to start Borderlands up again, that DLC with Handsome Jack, and do a lot of the side quests and stuff like that. Just finish up that game because it's a new type of video, new type of content. Then I might just make some random ass Saints Row Let's Play. Not like, it's not gonna be conventional. It's just gonna be messing around and Don't Starve. I'm messing around in Saints Row. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm not sure though. Basically, it's just a matter of time of waiting until House of Wolves comes out, and The Witcher: The Wild Hunt 3, The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, because those two games by far look like they're gonna be so much meat on the bone, especially with House of Wolves, just because that fighting arena is something where everyone can play, and it's not gonna be like, oh my god, like it's not something that's gonna like run out. I feel like too quick. Especially that they're going to be consistently changing things. It's going to be amazing. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. And guys, so much for watching as always. This has been Destiny. This has been update-ish and just also general things. Talking about general things. And thank you guys so much for watching as always. And bye, guys.